So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker, Justin Tucker, out onto the field. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick, absolutely perfect. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
No, it's nothing.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Mahomes. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. On fourth down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the slant.
Switch it. Come on. Go. Switch.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Ravens 3, Chiefs 0.
Ready? 50, right. 50.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
From just shy of midfield, Jackson has got his man. It's Andrews. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Watch twist. Jim.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. They'll run here with Ingram. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's go. 91. Mine's 56. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
And again, it's Ingram. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
3rd and goal, Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
Do you almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That is a dangerous combination right there, as we are learning quickly. Mahomes to Hill.
And think about the number of ways that they are dangerous, because Hill can run past anyone, so he can throw it all the way downfield to him. But also on the shorter catches, as we saw here, catch it underneath, catch it in front of someone, he makes a move or uses his speed, and he's still gone. Either way, he can go the distance.
And either way, good luck. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Down, 50, 60 out low. Mike's 56. I got him. Delta.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. 56 is Mahu. 56 is the Mike.
To throw is Jackson, operating from the gun. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Here's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
36.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Mahomes to throw. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time first, but instead it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 49, check 49. Rush in. Attack.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He'll have a 1st down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 43 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. Fights loose. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that what
he would have kept it on the ground.
Watch the run. Double tight. Out. 3 down. Out.
Ingram again. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. He may try and run for this. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Right there.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Even though that one was incomplete, you could see the training that went into that play. He gets out of the pocket, ends up moving to his right. All he's trying to do, though, extend the life of the play. Keep it alive, hoping someone would pop free.
Was able to take a pretty good shot with a deep ball, but incomplete. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Check 26, check 26. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten
up. A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Ingram. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd and a yard, Jackson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
It's 3rd down and 1 yard to go.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Hayward.
Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 16. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Here we go. 14 on it. 15 on it.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On 1st down, it's Ingram. Ingram's got the 1st down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
It's just me and you.
Mahomes going to throw.
Come, baby.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like, he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demarcus Robinson, 30 yards, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Turn it up. Yellow. Delta.
48's the mic.
Hey, check. 48.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Let's go, fellas.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. And remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Check pass. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Jackson now. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53 is the mic.
Hey, we heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Come on, set. 6 of Pittsburgh. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
You don't want this.
Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Ingram. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Out time, guys, out time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Now it's Ingram. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Slam.
They'll run on first down. Ingram. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Let's go now. 50. Hey, come on. Check. 53's Mike.
I got you. I got you.
Get him on. West.
And a 20th carry now for Ingram. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Mike Pennell with the tackle. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
53 is the mic. Let him know.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Hey, pick your game up.
And they're going to lose some on this play, being knocked back to the 18. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they have had success when he keeps the ball in the option, but not there. I mean, you just saw exactly why many old NFL coaches would say, don't use your quarterback in the running game.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.